everyone. I'm Arielle, and I think I found the secret to happiness. But more on that later. I'll get to that. Let's go back a few years first. So a few years ago, I found myself feeling quite unhappy, actually. I was just out of college where I'd really struggled with my mood and had a lot of really low moments. And I was in a job that was in a sort of a negative environment, and it was just impacting me a lot. I felt stuck and lost and really, really low. And I was losing excitement for things, and that wasn't very good because there were a lot of really good things happening in my life at that time. I had just moved to Philly, I was making new friends, I had just started dating a new boyfriend, and spoiler alert, we just got married a few months ago, so it all worked out. But the unhappiness was starting to infiltrate into the really good parts of my life, and it was affecting those good relationships. So I knew I needed to do something, so I decided to go on a search for happiness, like Hector and Simon Pegg did. So I started reading as much as I possibly could about where happiness comes from, the science behind happiness, the power of positive thinking, all of that sort of stuff. I found the holy grail for someone who is searching for happiness, which is a website called positivelypositive.com. It's a real website. It's an awesome blog. And so I was absorbing as much as I could about what these happy people were talking about. And I noticed a pattern that a lot of these people who are talking about being happy and enjoying their lives, a lot of them are also talking about being healthy and taking care of their bodies. And when I had this kind of light bulb moment, when the third or fourth person told me that a green smoothie would solve all of my troubles, I was like, that's really awesome, and I need to give that a shot. So I went to Whole Foods, I bought all of the ingredients to make this like magical elixir that was going to solve all my happiness problems. I had my mom and sister over, we put everything in the blender, we blended it all up, made this amazing secret potion, and we all took a sip. And it was really, really weird. And it was chunky and just a very strange flavor. On the next slide, you'll see, I'm like ahead of my schedule, this is great. You'll see my first smoothie, this is it. I have a photo of the moment this happened, and it doesn't look very good. And my mom and sister sort of decided to not keep drinking it. But I was hooked, and I really wanted this to make a difference in my life. So I kept making them as much as I possibly could, and eventually my love for vegetables and these smoothies started infiltrating into the rest of my eating, and I started eating a lot healthier and really transforming the way I ate and took care of myself. And so basically along the way, I realized that I actually did feel happier. I felt really good. It felt really good to put awesome things into my body. I had way more energy than I ever had before. And so I kind of started going down this healthy pathway, which I'm still on now and loving it. And so along the way, I started coming up with my own definition for what being healthy means, because I knew it was more than just like having carrots as a snack. And so for me, being healthy is being nourished, and that can mean a lot of different things. And what you might think about when you think about being nourished is food, which is a common one. But I feel like we sometimes forget how amazing food really is. So think about this for a second. We choose the best quality for so many things in our lives. Right? We choose the best quality cars and the best quality shoes, and some of us choose the best quality travel backpacks and technologies and whatever else is important to you. But we often don't choose the best quality food. But if you think about it, food literally keeps us alive. Like if we didn't have food, we wouldn't be living. It literally builds our bodies and our muscles and our cells. And we need it to stay alive. So shouldn't the food we put in our bodies be the best quality possible? Food for thought. Think on that for a second. And so we also get nourishment from other places. So I want to try something with you guys right now. I want you to look around the room and lock eyes with someone and smile at them. Like genuinely, authentically smile. Doesn't that feel really great and wonderful? We get nourishment from each other. I love this. We get nourishment from building relationships and building connections. And don't you all feel really good and healthy and happy right now? We also get nourishment from careers and exercise and anything else in your life that brings you joy. And just if you think about it, we kind of need all of those things to be healthy and being nourished. If you're kind of out of balance in one of those areas, it's harder to be truly healthy and happy. So quick recap, green smoothies are awesome because they are, and you should all try one. Choose the best quality food because you really, really do deserve it, and your bodies really deserve it. And health is being nourished in all aspects of your life. And so here is the big secret that I promised you, and it seems simple, but it's really quite powerful. So our happiness really can come from putting great things into our bodies and taking care of ourselves and treating our bodies with love, treating the people around us with love and with care, and seeing the good that's in the world around us, because there's a lot of it. And if I could leave you with one quick thought is to look at your own lives and think about where you might be able to be more nourished. because I have a feeling that if you can find a way to fulfill that nourishment in your own life, and it can look different from person to person, that you will feel a lot happier too. So thank you.